Hello everyone, and welcome to Picture This. I'm your host, Taylor Swinton, a sophomore journalism major from Little Rock, Arkansas. Today we have a special episode lined up, and it's all about the next generation of content creators and the camera components that they use. Let's meet today's contestants.
Hi everyone, my name is Deovana Lauderdale. I'm a junior journalism major, theater arts minor from PG County, Maryland.
Hi everyone, I'm Jaden Thomas and I'm a sophomore journalism major from Atlanta, Georgia.
Before we begin, I will also be sharing some of my favorite camera components. Now let's get started.
Is this the camera setting where it is used to determine how open or closed your lens is?
Correct. If a lens is more open, more light reaches the sensor. And if the lens is closed, less light is absorbed, creating a darker photo. Next term.
It's responsible for changing the brightness of a photo into either blur or freeze the subject.
Correct.
Does this involve a camera's sensitivity to light?
Correct. Let's talk about white balance. White balance is referred to how colors are shown in an image. It establishes the true color of white.
Focal length tells the angle of view and the magnification. It indicates how much of a scene will be captured, and the magnification indicates how much it will appear.
Just a tip, the shorter the focal length, the wider the angle of view, and the lower magnification.
Depth of field is the distance between the closest and furthest objects that appear relatively sharp.
Another one of my favorites is frames per second. Frames per second can measure how many shots can be captured within a second. Flipping fewer frames can make your videos look like they're in slow motion.
Bokeh is a common technique where one element of the photo is intentionally blurred. An emphasis is placed on certain points of light in the background.
Before we get into our last term, let's talk about exposure. Exposure is the overall brightness or darkness of a photo. If your exposure is lower, like this, your image can appear darker. You've probably seen low exposure videos like that on TikTok. Now let's go to our final term.
Aspect ratio is the proportional relationship between the width and height of an image, and it pretty much describes the shape of an image.
Looks like all of our contestants are caught up on common photography lingo. Are you at home? Whether or not, come back for next week's episode of Picture This.